Good morning, children. Today, I'll be teaching you about what is a computer. In the previous class, you learned that computer was made by man. Computer is an electronic machine made by man, and it was very useful. It made work much easier. We learned about the other electronic machines like the washing machine, how it makes life easier. But here we are going to just work on or study about what is a computer and the different topics. Let me share a screen with you. So the first chapter, you have what is a computer, and so we'll start learning about it. Yeah, first chapter, what is a computer? So as you have already told me that computer is an electronic machine. It is made by humans, and it was made basically to make work very easy. So let's see some of the points about what is a computer. Let's see in the next slide here. In this, we learn that what is a computer, which I already told you. Computer is an electronic machine. They were made by humans. What is the ability of the computer? What is a computer able to do? The computer is able to work very fast. The computer never gets tired or bored. Yes, we get tired and bored, but the computer never gets tired or bored. What is a computer used for? You already learned. Computer is used for playing games. It's used for drawing and painting. It is used for talking to friends. Video calls, you meet your friends. You can talk to your relatives or friends. Then even you can make an email, which you'll be learning in the next class or in the fourth class. It helps to solve many math problems. Since you're in second class, you'll be learning about addition, subtraction, multiplication, and the computer can do all these sums very, very fast. So these are the uses of computer. First, what is a computer? It's an electronic machine made by human beings. What is a computer able to do? It is able to work very fast. It never gets tired or bored. You can write other things also. The computer gives correct answers. Yes, it works at a high speed. It never gets tired. These are some of the abilities of the computer. And what is it used for? It's used for playing games, drawing and painting, talking to friends, and also solving some math problems. Let's see the next slide. The next slide talks about the parts of the computer. You all must have seen the parts of the computer when you're in your class, when you attend the computer class. See, this is called the monitor. It looks like a TV screen, no? How your TV screen looks, it's looking like that. It is a monitor. This is your keyboard. The keyboard has many keys on it. Alphabet keys, number keys, okay? You have even addition, subtraction, some special keys, function keys. So since you're small, you just know that keyboard has alphabet keys and number keys. You use it for typing, and whatever you type on the keyboard is seen in the monitor. The next one is your mouse. Mouse is a pointer device. See this part, what I'm pointing to the keyboard or to the monitor, to the mouse, this is called a pointer. It's a pointing device. It is used for selecting an object. If you click on this, you can select the object. So you learned the parts of the computer: monitor, keyboard, and mouse. These are the most important parts. You have other parts like the speaker, the printer, the scanner, the microphone. These are some other parts, but these are the most important parts which we learn: the monitor, keyboard, and mouse. And you know what does a monitor do? It shows you the picture. It looks like a TV screen. Keyboard, it's used for typing. You can type alphabets and number. Mouse, it's a pointer device. You can select objects or you can point to an object. Okay, now that you learned what is the computer's ability, and let's see when we see the difference between the computer ability and the human ability. Let's see who's better, the human or the computer. Of course, human is good and better. It's good, the best, because computer doesn't work unless a human had made it and he has to give instructions. Then only it can work. Let's see the simple differences which you learned just now. Computer never gets tired. So when you go to the school, right from morning till 3:30, your computer is on for the different classes. It's not getting tired. Even when you see a movie, you can see a movie, again see another movie. So it never gets tired. A human being, a human being will get tired after some time. So when you go to school, you study and then you come back home a little tired. So you need to sleep. So computer doesn't get tired, humans get tired. Computer can work at a very high speed. It can work at a very high speed. If I just give one big number to do addition, it does it. It gives me the answer immediately. But human beings can't work at so much speed as so fast as a computer. See, even as we grow old, also we cannot work. But the computer doesn't grow old. It keeps working at a very high speed. Clear? See, right now I'm clicking, it's going to the next slide. So it's working very, very fast. It's automatically selecting the next slide. Then a computer can do the same work over and over again. It's not getting tired. If you're but a human being, he gets tired after some time. He gets bored also after some time. If you're watching a movie, after some time you'll get bored. How many movies can I watch? Or if you're doing your homework, you're learning your lessons, you can learn for 1 hour, 2 hours, then you need a break. You get tired. But a computer can never get tired. If you tell the computer to be on the whole day, if you put it on, it stays on the whole day. Then if you ask it to print, it can print how many ever pages you want. You may write 1 page, 2 pages, 3 pages, and you get tired. But the computer, even if you ask it to print 100 pages, it can print without getting tired. The fourth one is a computer does not have any feelings and cannot take any decisions. A human being has feelings. Like a human being has feelings. Suppose the teacher shouts at you because you didn't do your homework, you feel very bad. You have feelings. And then what you'll do? You'll take your decision. What decision you'll take? I will do my homework tomorrow, and definitely you'll do your homework. So you have feelings and you can make your own decision. But the computer, it has no feelings. You just shout at the computer, oh my God, you've given me a wrong answer. And neither can it take any decisions of, owning by itself. It cannot open any applications on its own. If you want to open the notepad, it does not open. You have to instruct it to open by clicking on the notepad. So it needs decisions and instruction. It cannot make decisions unless you instruct it. A human, he has feelings and he can make a decision. Okay, the fifth one is the computer has a very good memory. How much memory has a computer? Now it's got in terabytes, gigabytes, terabytes, more higher than human memory, which we also have a great memory, but we tend to forget things sometimes. We forget some information. Suppose you learned your answer for your exam. Sometimes you forget some sentences and you miss it out and you get less marks. But a computer, once you feed everything into the computer, goes into the memory and it stores there. And whenever you want to retrieve it or bring it on the screen again, you can just click on that file or folder and you can see all the things that you have typed or you have saved in the computer. I think in your class one, you drew some pictures and then you saved. Again, when you came for the next class, the picture is still there. So it has a very good memory compared to the human beings. The sixth one is computer does not make any mistakes, but human beings can make mistakes. You can make mistakes in your spelling. Though you learn the spellings, you might write a wrong spelling. You can make mistakes. The teacher asked you to do something, but you do something else. You can make mistakes. But the computer, whatever instructions you give to the computer, it will do exactly according to that instruction. It never makes mistake. If you say print 10 pages, it will print all the 10 pages. If you say print 1 page, it will print 1 page. If you say open so-and-so page number, it will open the page number. You need to instruct, and so it does not make mistakes. It does its work correctly. So you learn the differences between computer and human. Computer doesn't get tired, human gets tired. Computer has high speed, human can't work that fast. Computer doesn't get tired, it does the same work over and over again, but we get tired and we get bored too if you do same thing again and again. Computer does not have feeling, it cannot make its own decision. But human beings, they have feelings. Teacher shouts at you, you feel bad, that is feeling, and you can make a decision that you would do your homework. A computer has very good memory, but human beings, you tend to forget sometimes. Computer does not make mistakes, but a human can make mistakes. This is the difference between a computer and a human being. Now you have many types of computers actually. You must have seen the desktop. This desktop, you see it in the school. In the desktop, you have the monitor, keyboard, mouse, the CPU and speakers. So this is a desktop. It's called a desktop because it is placed on a desk or it's placed on a table. You cannot carry this anywhere. And you cannot put it in your, on your legs, on your lap and do your work. So these are called desktop computers because you need to put it on a table or a desk. And these type of computers, you find it in your school, you find it in offices, you find it at home also, some children have it, and you find it in the shops. You go to DMart or anywhere, you find a computer system which is like this. It's called a desktop computer. The next type of computer is called the laptop. The laptop is smaller and you can see both are attached to each other, the keyboard, the monitor, and this is the mouse part. So this is a total set. It looks like a briefcase. It's small and you can put it on your lap or your legs on a lap and then you can work on the computer. Mostly people who are business people who are working in the offices, they have laptops. I think your daddy also must be having a laptop because it's very easy. It looks like a small suitcase or a briefcase. It's called a briefcase. And it's very easy to carry when you are traveling. When your daddy goes from one place to another to do his work, it's very easy to carry. After the laptop, you have another type of a computer. It's called the notebook. It looks exactly like your notebook, your long notebook. It's only that size. And it's also very, very light. It's just 3 to 4 kilograms. It's light. It works exactly like the laptop. It looks like the laptop, has all the things, that keyboard, a mouse and monitor, same like the laptop, only it is very, very, it's lighter than the laptop. Laptop is a little heavy, like a small little suitcase, briefcase. But this is like a notebook and it is very light. Then you have another type of computer which is even more smaller. This is called a palm top. It's called a palm top because you can hold it in your hands and then work on it. So it's called a palm top. It's very small and you can hold it on your hand. And this thing, you can even put it in your pocket and you can go out and use it like your computer. So these are the 4 types of computers: desktop, laptops, notebooks, palm tops. Okay. Then when you see your computer, you have this computer, how to turn it on? First, the switchboard. You have to put the switches on. After switching on the switches, you have this UPS. UPS means uninterrupted power supply. Uninterrupted means even if the current goes, this UPS will start supplying power. So it's called as uninterrupted power supply. So that you don't, lose any of your information that you typed. You can continue typing even if the current goes. It's like in your house when your current goes, you have an inverter. Your lights are still working. The people who don't have inverter, then there's no lights, there's no fans. So it's like an inverter. The power supply is continuously still going to the system. So after the switch, it goes into the UPS. After the UPS, it goes, this is connected to the CPU, and this CPU has a switch. So if you want to make your computer work, you need to press this switch on. When you press this switch, the computer gets on. And when the computer gets on, all the parts of the computer start they all get on. That is the CPU, the keyboard, the mouse, all get started by themselves because they are connected all through this CPU. So in the laptop, you can see here there's a power button. When you switch it on, the laptop starts working. So these type of things, they have inbuilt UPS system and all that. So they are different. They are like the cell phones. They just get charged and you can use it. The laptops and the palm tops and your notebooks. So as I told you, the computers and electronic machines, so it needs electricity to work. So you have a switchboard. This UPS is connected to the switchboard. So switch on the switchboard and then switch on your UPS and then press this power button, and the computer and all the parts of the computer start working. That's all for today, children. Tomorrow we'll start your new topic. Okay. Thank you. And your homework, I would like you to do page number 12. And page number 13, you have bit 3. Please do that bit 3. Even in page number 13, you can, page number 1, you can do bit 1, bit 2, bit 3, and bit 4. Okay. The continuation of the next class, I'll do it on the next video. Till then, have a nice time. Thank you, children.